To Magical Adventure of Lila and the Talking Tree. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling green hills, lived a curious little girl named Lila. She loved exploring the woods behind her house, where towering trees and sparkling streams made her feel like she was in a fairy tale. One sunny afternoon, as Lila wandered deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a giant oak tree with golden leaves that shimmered in the sunlight. As she reached out to touch its bark, the tree suddenly spoke. "Hello, young one," said the tree in a warm, friendly voice. Lila gasped and stepped back in surprise. "Why, you can talk?" she asked. "Why'd I?" The tree chuckled. "Yes, my dear. I am Eldrin, the oldest tree in the forest. I have been waiting for someone like you." Lila's curiosity grew. "Waiting for me? Why?" Eldrin explained that deep in the heart of the forest, a beautiful crystal flower had been stolen by a mischievous goblin named Grizzle. The crystal flower held the magic that kept the forest thriving, and without it, the trees would wither, and the streams would dry up. Determined to help, Lila asked, "How can I find the crystal flower?" Eldrin rustled his leaves and revealed a small glowing acorn. "Take this, my child. It will guide you to the goblin's cave, but be wise and kind, for Grizzle is not as bad as he seems." With the acorn glowing in her palm, Lila set off on her adventure. She climbed over fallen logs, crossed bubbling brooks, and finally arrived at a dark cave where Grizzle lived. Peeking inside, she saw the goblin hunched over, staring at the crystal flower, looking sad. "Grizzle," Lila called gently. The goblin jumped, startled. "Go away, this is mine now." Lila stepped closer and smiled. "Why did you take it?" Grizzle sighed. "I wanted something beautiful. I live alone, and the cave is so dark and dull." The flower made it brighter. Lila thought for a moment. "I understand, but the forest needs it. Without it, everything will wither." Grizzle hesitated, then sighed again. "I don't want the forest to wither, but I don't want to be lonely either." Lila beamed. "How about this? Return the flower, and I'll visit you and bring you colorful flowers from the meadow every week. That way, your cave will always be bright, and you won't be lonely." Grizzle's eyes lit up. "You would do that?" "Of course," Lila said, with a big smile. Grizzle carefully handed the crystal flower to Lila. Together, they returned it to the heart of the forest, where it glowed brighter than ever. The trees became lush, the stream sparkled, and the animals cheered. Eldrin, the talking tree, thanked them both. "Lila, you have not only saved the forest but also made a new friend." From that day on, Lila kept her promise, visiting Grizzle every week with fresh flowers. The goblin's cave became colorful and cheerful, and he was never lonely again. And so, Lila and Grizzle remained the best of friends, proving that kindness and understanding could turn even the darkest caves into the brightest places.